Let's go across to Anurag Kataria now. He's VP and Business Head at ITI Investor Services, and he joins us with his set of strategies on all commodities. Anurag, hi, welcome to the show. How would you look at the gold silver prices first? Let's start with that one. And the sentiment started on a weaker note after Slovak didn't vote, but I think that sentiment now has been shrugged off.
Yeah, absolutely. See, if you look at last week's data for CFTC, that was after 3 weeks, first time CFTC data has been positive for gold, wherein long positions were created. All the prices, stayed upwards, and that was the third week consecutively wherein prices actually closed on a week's high. From that note, if you look at the events which has panned out from Monday onwards, as you rightly mentioned, that Slovakia vote, teeny-weeny country actually holding the entire European Union and market into uncertainty. I believe that should get over, but the event to watch out for coming in is on 23rd, wherein EU meets up further to discuss the impact on Greece and Italy. I think that will be the event which should be watched out for. So given the continued scenario and uncertainty in the market, we would be long on the gold. Given a target of around $1675 would be a good level to initiate longs for a potential target of $1700 to $1710.
How about silver? Do you think it's following gold on the higher side? It's been doing quite well, holding $32 more or less.
Yeah, $32 seems to be a good support. Again, taking that into clue, we would take a chance on current levels with a stop loss of around $32 for a potential target of $33.5 and $34. But that will be a jittery because the way base metal prices have moved, as we said a couple of weeks back that China would not be in the market for last entire week, and surprisingly, not surprisingly actually, markets have fallen, and the moment Chinese entered into the market, we saw a certain kind of buzz across base metal, and that is reflecting on silver prices. So we would not go against the trend, but we would be cautiously bullish on silver.
The surprising factor really is in copper, where we saw huge gains coming in, nearly 13%, even as the Chinese were out of action. But with export data coming out of China tomorrow, how would you want to trade today?
Yeah, absolutely. We do not want to go against the trend, but as we have said that we would be cautiously bullish on base metal across because this seems to be a rally after a fall which everybody expected, and it has given around $1,000 gain. Still, we would be in a cautious range of 61 to 66 on MCX prices. That should be the range one should be trading at, and let the market calm down and probably take a bearish view at a higher level above 68.
That brings us to crude prices then, and huge gains there as well. 86 is holding in NYMEX, 111 has come back in case of Brent crude prices. How would you want to play that?
Yeah, last week the news which we have seen from coming in from Middle Eastern countries in terms of supply shortages and in terms of pipeline disturbances, but we feel that continued supply from OPEC, which we have seen a couple of days back, wherein the statement was pretty clear that and evident that there will be enough supplies even from Nigeria. There are enough stocks which can take care of current demand. So we would like to sell crude at given prices of around 4218 or 4230 with a stop loss of 4260 for a target of around 4180.